for chanterelles mostly, but I think it's still too early in the season.
There hasn't been very much rainfall.
But I'm pretty sure I just found a bunch of oysters. Now, I'm gonna find a way to see if I can get to them. But if I can, then it'll be a successful day. They're one of my favorite mushrooms to pick and eat, so I hope I saw the right thing. Sometimes your eyes can trick you when you're kind of really wanting to see something. You can kind of trick yourself and make up stuff in your head that you're seeing a mushroom, but it's really not, so we'll see.
Nice.
I lost him for a second. I'm talking to the camera. Lost him for a second, but I think I'm back to find them. Oh man, I'm breathing harder than I should right now. There we go. Man, found them. It's exactly what I was looking for. They're beautiful oysters right there. Look very fresh too. Not buggy at all. Perfect. You can smell them too. Beautiful oysters. These are super fresh still. Some ones you can find these and they're all chewed up by bugs and stuff. These ones aren't too waterlogged. Good. I'm gonna leave some of them. Leave some of the babies to grow. And it's just nice to not take everything. Thanks for being patient. All right, so we got all the oyster mushrooms picked here, all cleaned up, pretty much ready to be cooked. They were pretty clean when I found them, so it didn't require much cleaning. Just taking a damp paper towel and kind of scrubbing off a little bit of dirt here and there, but like I said earlier, it's pretty rare to find mushrooms that are not buggy at all, no signs of bugs, so definitely got there in just the right time. I haven't cooked oyster mushrooms too much, but when I have, I've usually either done some sort of pasta or sometimes I've done like a pizza or a flatbread. I want to start experimenting more with recipes, but pizza or pasta is pretty quick and easy, and mushrooms taste good on both those things. So, all right, got a small little pizza started. Some ingredients I picked up at the store really quick. I'm gonna wait to put most of the toppings on after it's done baking, I think. So while that's baking, I'm sauteing my oyster mushrooms right here. Little bite-sized pieces I cut up earlier. For the most part, I like to keep it pretty simple when cooking oyster mushrooms. Usually just a lot of butter and some garlic salt. until they're crispy on the edges. And yeah, that's about it. I don't go too overboard with seasoning or anything like that. It tastes good enough on their own. The pizza's about done, and so are the oysters. Threw a little bit of yellow onions in there too. Throw on top of the pizza. Something that always really surprises me is how much mushrooms shrink down when you cook them. They always seem to shrink down like 1/5 of the size from what you originally had them cut up or what they looked like when you picked them. You'll think you have like a whole bouquet of mushrooms and they'll shrink down to like the size of your fist in total. Alright, looks like the pizza's all done now. Added a little bit of fresh basil on top. It's not the prettiest pizza anyone's ever seen, but it'll do the job.
They've got cute little bed and breakfast.